are Group 3, and we got Jamie, Ben, Cyril, and Yuna. And today we are going to present our research, and our research topic is the role of ChatGPT in language learning. And here's our agenda. First, we are divided into 4 parts. The first introduction part, we will talk about our research background, our research purpose, research questions, and the limitations. The second is about our methodology of our research, and the third of the data analysis. That is, we will show our data in this part, and the last we will give a conclusion about our research. Okay, here's our background. Since ChatGPT in 2020 become more popular and everyone knows it, and it become more useful and more genius that students can make their homework like writing essays or learning English or practices or do a lot of things on it. And however, there are still some problems in code, like when students are asking questions, then copy and paste, and it may cause plagiarism. And may some students more related on it, rely on it because it's so convenient and genius, and people become more lazy for thinking by themselves, and it's a problem it may cause. That is why we start this research. Okay, here we are, and Jamie will continue our present.
Okay, thanks, Teddy. And I'm Jamie. Moving to the purpose of our study, we wanted to explore the dual nature of ChatGPT, which means looking at 2 sides: the educational benefit it offers, and also the ethical risk like cheating or academic integrity. And to understand this, we focused on 3 research questions. And the first one is, can AI replace human teachers, or should it just supplement them? And second is, how does it impact skills like writing, grammar, and vocabulary? And third, what do students themselves see as the advantage and challenges? And also, we must acknowledge some limitations. Our study relies on students' personal options, which must be subjective. And we only surveyed the college students, so the result might not apply to everyone. And lately, due to the rapid development of AI technologies, this finding might change quickly in the future. And next, Cyril will introduce the methodology part.
Thank you, Jamie. I'm Cyril. I'm going to introduce our methodology. This study involved 226 university students, which gave the solution for some general checks. And our research tool was a 5 questionnaire with each session focusing on a different aspect of the topic. And then we distributed the survey through Google Forms, and our instructor reviewed questions beforehand to ensure clarity and appropriate answers. And then after collecting the response, we analyze the data using distributed statistics and went through like a scale to see overall patterns and levels agreements. And next, we are going to talk about our data analysis. The chart of the top shows that nearly 91% of students believe ChatGPT cannot replace teachers, and another research about 62% agree that communicating with ChatGPT is easier than with a teacher. The contrast shows that students recognize the convenience of AI, but they still value the role of teachers. And next, Yuna will share.
Thanks, Cyril. I'm Yuna. The first one is students' attitude toward ChatGPT. As you can see, about 84% plan to keep using it, seeing its convenience is becoming part of daily life. However, 76% they are worried about misusing or rely on the wrong information, so they stay conscious. The next one is emotion part. 71% they think ChatGPT is a helpful and supportive tool. However, they are still avoid to overuse or too much rely on it. And the last one is academic use. Students think ChatGPT is very helpful in assignments. However, they still avoid to rely on it and over dependence. In short, now let's invite Ben to the conclusion and suggestion.
Thank you, Luna. Now let me continue to talk about our conclusion. In conclusion, the study demonstrates that ChatGPT is beneficial but has limitations in ESL learning. Many students say it helps them with writing, grammar, and vocabulary by giving quick feedback. And however, some students worry that the information that ChatGPT provides may not always be correct, or they may rely on it too much. In addition, a lot of students agree that human teachers cannot be replaced, especially for their emotional support, personal guidance, and career explanation. Therefore, ChatGPT should be used as a support tool together with human teachers' guidelines and students' own thinking. Now, let me continue. Let's go to the next part suggestion. For future studies, researchers should include students of different age and background. They should also use test results, not only students' opinions. In addition, the long-term study are needed to better understand how ChatGPT affects students' independent learning and classroom use. And this is the end of our presentation. Please feel free if you have any questions.